Greetings! Hello there everyone, this is Iron Mark 3, joined by Dama.82.
What's up, yo?
Yep, the guy that says what's up, yo. And we are doing a little two-player multiplayer at the moment on a game called Warhammer 40,000 Gladius. I don't know if you guys have heard about this one, but it's one of the kinda good Warhammer 40k games that's come out in the recent years gone past, and it's all right. And yeah, Dama picked it up, and I've got it. So hey, we're giving it a shot, trying to do a bit of a multiplayer game on it.
Question though, we did forget to set ourselves up to be on the same team.
No, we did not. We're on the same team because we can see each other.
Okay. Whew. Never mind.
Unlike you, I was paying attention.
Okay, good.
Right. Yeah, to give you the basics, this is a turn-based game. We are in a team. There are 5 AI players who are independent. Everyone's a different faction because Dama has all the DLCs. He is affluent like that sometimes. But because he's got the DLCs, I can play DLC units on my faction too. My faction
Pretty
is
cool.
Ye Olde Space Marines, who I've wound up with. I was going to say Ultramarine, but no, these guys are too dark. I picked a random shade and I've got a dark blue on my guys. While Dama is playing Ye Olde Imperial Guard. And he is over here on this volcanic beach.
Yeah, they look pretty Cadian.
Yeah. He picked green deliberately.
I like green. Reminds me of money.
Fair enough, that. So yeah, that's us two against the world. Difficulty level is, for anyone curious, at level 3. So pretty light. We'll probably get laughed at by people who play this game seriously. But I'm very rusty and Dama has not played this game much at all, so we're just kind of here to have fun, poke things, and blow stuff up. So that's
yeah, we're just both probably going to be stumbling through this a bit, in all fairness. So yeah.
Yeah. So give us a break. We are. How often do you play turn-based games, Dama?
Actually, I played the hell out of turn-based games ever since Civilization 2.
Never mind.
So I like to think I have some idea what I'm doing.
Oh dear. So yeah, basically, if Dama's having trouble, point and laugh at him, people. There you go. You've got full license to do that.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Then again, to
Can I
balance
take any
things,
more cheap shots at me to bust my balls?
Well, no. I was actually going to offer you an olive branch, but since you don't want it, well, you know.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, olive branch. If you're going to point and laugh at Dama for that one, feel free to point and laugh at me, because consistently in this game I have struggled with difficulty levels 3 and 4, despite the fact I was once playing this quite a lot at one point. I have never been to the higher difficulty, so yeah, laugh at me. Haha. There you go. Is that
Anyway,
an olive branch for you?
It'll have to do, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm just dropping my city down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see what's in this little space here, the ruins. I think I want to move my tech priests and singers a little bit away from the coast here, so I got more room to expand.
I was going to suggest... Actually, the problem with going that way is you're moving away from the grasslands, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I figure I can get away with moving 1 or 2 times before it really starts to hurt me.
Now, the other thing is, of course, you're also moving away from that production bonus down to your southwest.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends if you want this particular city to take advantage of that or not. Because, of course, Imperial Guard make multiple cities. So, yeah. There are options.
Just having a quick look at what you've done so far, looks like you just put down the city, and that's pretty much everything that looked like it. Did you move your...
I have not. I was just thinking about that, actually. And because I want to be able to put down my Fortress of Redemption next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's my first campaign objective, to drop that down and then secure the area around it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'll go for this guy over here because it's quite easy to do.
Okay.
And apparently I get to shoot him with this gateway. There we go.
That'll get you a little bit of experience if you can kill it. So
Yeah,
I think it's worth it.
It needs anti-vehicle though, not anti-infantry. Also grab the armory because I know I'll be able to get the Razorback and end my turn.
Okay. Well, let's see what the AI wants to do.
I'm glad I didn't go north because I've got Vespids up there.
Mm-hmm. Do you get any faster movement by going through river tiles?
No, I do not believe you do. You can get some movement penalties trying to cross them, I think.
I think I'm going to go for right about here on this river tile.
We can check the compendium really quick on that. If you click the question mark top right, then
Yeah,
go
I saw
into
that.
the features tab, I think it is. Yeah, river, here it is. River, extra biomass, extra food production, extra movement cost. Yeah, so it does cost you to move across the river.
Okay. I just remember in games like Civilization, you got a movement bonus for moving on riverbeds. So that's kind of why I was asking that. Actually, I just had a thought. Maybe I ought to try going for these groks over here, just for the food bonus. I haven't quite decided on what my first thing to build would be.
Well, something to
Let's
note
see here.
is those two tiles nearest you for the groks over on your right. Oh wait, you already put your city down?
Yes.
You won't be able to reach the groks over there actually, so you'll need to put a new city down near the groks.
I kind of figured.
Yeah, Imperial Guard, you're even fully upgraded, you can build your city out by 3 tiles. Just so you know about that.
Okay. But I think if I pick up the groks are just captured, that gives me a food bonus, does it not?
Yeah, just capturing it should give you something, I think. A small food income.
Small is better than nothing.
Something I did want to say is I held off putting down my Fortress of Redemption because the way the Space Marine goes is plant your city, end your first turn, then on the turn after you found your city, you get your first chapter mission, which is literally deploy a fortress. So
Yeah.
if I'd deployed that on my first turn, I would have had to wait until my fortress ability recharged. So that would have been great.
But I love those drop pods, though.
Oh yeah. I kind of wonder how they fit an entire fortress inside one of those. But by the same extension, how they fit an entire city in one of those. So, you know.
Oh, this sucks.
Best bits.
Yeah.
Back up, I would say, until you can get more guardsmen over there.
Hmm.
Because there's no cover. You don't need to engage them just yet.
I know, I just thought it would be nice to have that bonus at the start.
It would, but the thing is that neutral mobs also try and retake outpost spots within their territory.
That is true, that is very true.
Yeah, so
Alright,
if you...
so I'll just leave a bit of a firing line here for them to walk into if they want to come after me.
They won't wander that far, most likely.
That's kind of what I'm banking on.
Yeah, because it's that's really close to your city, so they're not likely to wander that close. Let's see. And I've got Chaos Cultists to my south. I'm just going to keep my troops together.
Probably wise. Yep, they
followed your marines, but they wandered straight into the firing line.
I have no problem with this.
Well, did you know that
that Overwatch is going to murder them?
Yeah, did you know that at point blank your rapid fire guns do double damage?
Yep, just like tabletop.
Well, there you go.
You haven't played tabletop, have you?
No, I have a couple of loose figures, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's probably fair enough.
Yeah, I've never been able to really gather a group for it, so I'll gather.
Honestly, wasn't expecting them to follow me, but I'm kind of glad they did.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They can be kind of opportunistic. So I think what happened is they pursued, thinking, "Ooh, lone guardsman unit, tasty," And then they ran into your entire force, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you notice they actually tried to land on the spot where your guardsman was and then had to back up a tile?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I'm going to put down a research building. And I'll see if I can't get these grogs captured.
I will mention that, actually, because I don't think you noticed that. Where you planted your city was a rocks tile.
Mm-hmm.
And rocks is a terrain feature that cannot be removed and takes up one of the building slots in that tile.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the trade-off is it gives you that extra mineral bonus for you, or requisition for me. So
I would probably need the mineral bonus anyway because I plan to go low vehicle heavy if possible.
As I understand it, your main capital buildings tend to generate some income of minerals for you, so you should be getting some bonus there. It won't be a specialized bonus because you've not put the actual mining structure and things in there. But if you can get a rocks tile next to a terrain feature that gives a bonus to that kind of thing as well, you can get a plus 40% bonus, which is huge.
By the way, the Ruins of Vol, that's giving me a plus 20% to research, it looks like.
Yep, it's very handy. And if you actually build your city into that, like take it over as your city walls, then you get a flat 20% to your entire research output.
I think I might acquire that tile next then.
Yeah, if you directly own the thing, then the bonus is to your global thing.
I think I might explore to the north just a little bit, not too far, just to see if there's anything. Well, actually, it looks like there's something kind of down to the south of me. But I don't know what the movement penalties is like going over volcanic terrain.
Default volcanic terrain does not inflict a penalty.
Good to know. Okay. I just want to kind of see what's there and hopefully grab it and then fall back. At least that's the plan.
I just want to note, I do seem to be lagging a little bit.
That's kind of expected because, you're like on the other side of the world and all.
No, I mean in the game.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. That's slightly more concerning. That's O right there. I think I will expand my city now. So there we go. Oh, the cheeky cultists. They are going after my fortress.
It looks like the fort's laying down some pretty good hurt on them, though. I don't know if they're going to be able to do that much damage to it. Doesn't look like it.
That's mainly because the cultists don't have that much resilience to them.
Ooh, got frag grenades. Crude hounds, look out! I got frag grenades, y'all.
Well, these cultists have actually got a lot of trouble coming because they are within movement range of my marines.
I got a traitor encampment over here. I think I might try to grab it if I can.
A traitor encampment? Oh, trader. Right. I thought you said traitor encampment. I was going to say no.
No.
I'm not sure if you've come across those, to be honest.
No, not a traitor, but a traitor. Oh yeah, you're totally going to own that squad.
Actually, I'm actually going to kill it.
They might fall back. No. Your fortress got them.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been able to anyway because zones of control. They would not have been able to run.
I think you're also against the edge of the map too.
I am, yes.
So they really wouldn't have had much where else to go. I think.
Yeah, that's why I moved my marines where they are, specifically to stop them from being able to withdraw.
Defensively, you actually got a pretty good spot there.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm like in the middle of the fucking map.
I know. You're gonna have fun.
Oh yeah. Thinking to go in Manufactorum.
Well, your quest line does actually encourage that, and it does give you access to Sentinel Walkers.
They can be kind of mean, yeah.
Well, especially since they've got the sensor ping ability on them. So they're actually a scout.
Alright, so I am moving you guys... Oh, hello. Well, I'm hoping happen if I toss a grenade into those crude hounds? They're not going to try to attack me.
Well, the thing you got to remember with crew towns is their infiltratability, so, you know, Overwatch doesn't work on them.
Yeah, but they still have a hard time doing much damage to me since they only got like 3 units left. And if they try to come any closer, I got 2 other guardsman squads with frag grenades, so...
Okay, so I've got that. Do I want to actually do my quest? Or do I want to... Actually, I'm going to actually get an Apothecarion out. Actually, no, let's get an armory out. Let's book my usual trend. Let's actually get a production structure, and I'm actually going to get a vehicle production structure, and I don't normally bother to research this early. So...
Okay, well I hope that works out for you.
Well, I researched it early this time because I've got access to the Razorback from you, so I can use the Razorback, I figure, to help move my infantry around a bit better in the early game. So, I'm actually preparing for war for once. Instead of developing my infrastructure first.
That guy's so bummed.
Yeah, he's trying to run away, but he can't because of sense control. Yeah, I'm just going to shoot him with a lasgun next turn.
It's a little overkill, don't you think?
Yeah, but it means both of my marine squads are free to move away.
Alright, so the crude hound's kind of buggered off there, so... Awesome.
Yeah, my normal tactic would be to go straight for frag grenades to boost my infantry. For once, I've not done that.
Alright, let's see what I should try doing next year with my city. Barracks probably a good thing to have, I'd imagine.
Yeah, you do.
In case I need to crank up more guardsmen.
You do want to be starting to reinforce your beginning forces.
Yes.
I think that's probably why I struggled on any kind of difficulty in this game, because I just wasn't reinforcing my starting army for a long time.
Yeah, that'll get your ass kicked.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, the unit production structures do give you some other resources as well, it's just they don't give you very much in comparison to the dedicated resource structures.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, like my Apothecarion, which I'm not building, with the infantry version, it gives me 2 research. Or I could build the dedicated research structure, which gives me 6. So, you know. And normally I'd research rush as well, a lot more than I am doing. So, it's kind of weird, this start for me, honestly.
I think I'll go ahead and start on my tier 2, getting the tech priests and singers, so I can try to put down another cities fairly soon.
Yeah, I do kind of tech rush to get the first tier of city expansion, honestly. That's something I tend to prioritize, so I can build my city a little bit bigger, capture more terrain features, that kind of thing.
You got some crude hounds coming up from the south, it looks like.
Apparently. The thing is, that distance there means there's probably something more dangerous lurking in that general direction too.
Quite possibly.
I will move the slightly damaged squad into that forest. More cultists, apparently.
Oh, yippee skippy. I just found some chaos cultists. And more chaos cultists.
Do you have enough chaos to go with that chaos on your chaos?
We're about to find out. Did I tell you that I was playing a bit of From the Depths in very hard mode?
No, actually. How'd that go?
I knocked out the Deepwater Guard, the White Flares, and the Onyx Watch in one day.
Not bad.
I didn't think so, but I still think they kind of dumbed things down, but that's probably a discussion we should be getting into on here.
Well, it's widely known that the FTD AI is a bit wanting nowadays.
From what I have heard, though, it's actually Nick Smart's baby, and that's probably why they've been so neglectful to...
I heard that as well.
Yeah.
well.
I'll just leave it at that because I'll just probably start a rant.
Let's just say life gets in the way sometimes. Sometimes better, sometimes worse. But life.
Yes,
has a
I
habit of
do
doing
know the situation with this family, if that's what you're inferring.
No, I was just saying in general. Honestly, it's a good thing to try and keep him. Oh, you got visitors.
Quite a few.
Unfortunately for them, they landed next to city centre. Jeez.
Yeah, they're kind of fucked.
Another mechanic you might not be familiar with. If a unit dies, all hostile units within 3 tiles get experience.
I am aware of this, but thank you for letting everyone else out there know.
I just want to talk because it's like sometimes it seems a little bit arbitrary, or you're not sure about it, but the range is, as far as I'm aware, specifically every opposing unit within 3 tiles gains experience when something dies. So it's something useful to keep in mind if you're trying to get experience from killing stuff.
Yeah. Alright, we will leave you guys alone because I kind of want your grenades ready should the Chaos Cultist decide to say hi.
20% that, 20% that.
You're doing pretty good down here, but then again, you don't have to worry about attacks coming from that direction, so you can kind of sweep that without too much worry.
Yeah, it's going too well. I'm expecting something nasty nearby, or I'm going to bump into an AI player. I don't know which. But normally I'd have come to something a bit more hostile at this distance from where I started. If that makes any sense.
I think I should probably try to get a heavy weapon squad out as soon as I can here. Did you just drop another fortress?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
considering that's...
Sorry. Oh,
Go ahead.
You weren't expecting the noise?
Not really, but yeah, I forgot that for a moment that you can do that sort of thing.
Well...
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of cultists over here. Right. Makes me wish I had frag grenades.
Don't you get some health regen for being on tiles that you capture?
You mean the actual central resource tiles?
Yes.
Yes, the outpost tiles do give you a bonus to regen, right?
That's what I thought. Okay.
They give extra regen and extra defense.
I think I want to just gently push up here to the north just a wee bit.
Yeah, what I'm doing here is something I like to do with redemption fortresses. I've got a cluster here of resource tiles, and if I position I have to position the fortress next to the resource tile to get the bonus for it. But by doing that, I can actually have the fortresses like within a tile or so of each other, so they can actually support each other if they come under attack for the most occasions.
Overlapping defense?
Exactly, yeah. So instead of just killing one isolated fortress, if I had time to put them down, they might be fighting 2 or 3 fortresses at the same time. Which
does the cooldown for that stay consistent through the whole game, or does that increase over time, like for a balancing mechanic?
Oh, you mean the cost of deploying an individual fortress?
Well, the turn cost, I mean. I think the cooldown for it's like, what, 10 turns?
Cooldown stays the same.
Okay.
Maintenance cost for the fortress, as far as I'm aware, remains the same. However, the actual influence cost multiplies.
Which makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So every fortress I've got alive multiplies the cost of a new fortress coming out.
Okay.
So
having this tech bonus has been pretty nice.
It's it, isn't it? I really wish I'd got frag grenades, but I went with the Razorback instead.
Frag grenades are nice.
I know. They can add some serious kick to some of your attacks. Anyway.
Especially when you're going up against all this early infantry, I mean...
I'll get the crack grenades.
Pretty dangerous.
To be honest, actually in the engagements I've had so far in this game, there have been 2 fights where I know I would have killed them a turn earlier if I'd had access to the frag grenades. And oh look, they're trying to take the fortress.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, they're going
bunch of guys with flashlights or angry flashlights, I think is what they call them.
Let me check. No, they've got auto pistols actually.
Really?
They've got old-fashioned stuff.
I'd say so. I hope I don't end up regretting this, but I want to see if I can't take that bronze tile up there.
The one where you saw Vespids coming from? Well, you got all your marines all your guards together, so you'll probably be okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take a couple of pot shots at them. Hopefully that'll be enough to drive them off. If they come any closer, then we'll just grenade them to the face, so... At least that's the plan.
Sounds like a plan.
And I can build something in my city now. And I'll go ahead and get my Cult Mechanicus up. And I think I want to...
That's the point. How much are you focusing on the research bonus you get from the tile?
I'm about to take that tile.
No, I mean, what did you build in that one that's next to the ruins?
Oh, I got...
As long as it's something that generates either research or power. Is what I'm
How do I
guessing
tell what's in here?
You have to... Oh, I can click on your thing and check. You got a research and a Imperial Barracks. Okay. So, the Officio Tactica is getting a bonus. The Imperial Barracks get no bonus from being on that tile. So that's what I was getting at there. The Officio Tactica, maybe you should have built that on a tile that gives you a different bonus, because you don't have many tiles that gives you research bonus.
Okay.
Though that said, I don't think you can demolish structures after you built them, so it's there permanently now, unfortunately. Unless you lose the city.
We got some enslavers out here.
Oh, you might want to consider
I'm
not pushing
back.
further, yeah.
I don't want to mess with that shit.
Your guard squads, I think they can get enslaved immediately. They don't have any resistance like Space Marines do.
Mm-hmm. I think I will get another guardsman though. Because having more bodies to throw at things is always nice, right?
Oh yeah.
Do Space Marines get the med kits like the Imperial Guard do?
I don't believe they do, actually. We get the Apothecarians, but yeah, I don't think we actually get outright medkits.
So that would be like its own separate unit that probably has some kind of cooldown on it, I'm
No,
assuming?
the Apothecary can heal every turn for like 8 points, which is pretty strong. However, it's a separate unit, it takes up a tile, and it's not that powerful. It can defend itself a bit, and it's fairly tough, but it's definitely not a fighter. So there are trade-offs to having an Apothecary around. It's kind of like how your city building unit is also your repair unit for your vehicles.
This guy made a really smart move.
Honestly, he was within missile range, not lasgun range of your city, so your city can't really hit him that hard from there. The guardsmen, however, can do a lot.
And they are doing a lot.
Wow, what an
Yeah, he's going to get wiped out that next turn.
Hey, it's free experience points.
Oh, I'm not complaining.
I will pull you
Goodbye.
over there. Because one of my squad is below. It's like a third health, so it needs to heal.
I think I might try taking a look down here to the south. How are you looking?
I've just killed a level 4 Chaos Cultist squad. The other two that were badly hurt have wandered off even further to my east. So I don't know what they're doing. I just unlocked tier 3, which I think I'll pick up my next city expansion layer. That said, though, we are literally about to hit 30 minutes.
What time do we got? I might be able to do one more episode.
Alright, so I handled the intro. Do you want to do the outro?
Sure. So this has been Dama and I 2 along with Iron Mark 3. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you like what you see here, please let us know with a like, subscription, or a comment. Y'all have yourselves a hell of a day, and keep your hammer high. Later.
You heard them, people! Like, comment, and subscribe!
There you go. Later, guys.
See you later, guys.